going on, y'all? Figured I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about getting up every day doing the same thing. You know, you don't want to get up in the morning because you're tired and it's like you going through the motions every day. You probably got you a job that you've been working 10 years or better. And you're like, I gotta go back in here, deal with these people complaining for no reason, people trying to control people being everything that they ain't at home. They want to be that at work. And so it's already hard to get out the bed. So I just want to, give you some pointers on some of the tricks I use to stay positive and feeling good. Waking up every day and enjoying them. I work 7 days a week, and I'm good with that. I don't work 7 days because I got to. I work 7 days because I enjoy doing it. And then 1 day a week, I work 16 hours. You gotta get your setup how you want your setup to be, because I'm enjoying my setup. But what you want to do is, when you get up in the morning, don't think tea, coffee, cigarette, weed, all this different stuff people be coming up with to say they is waking them up. Energy drinks, soup, I ain't right until I do this or I get that. Nah, man, don't depend on these things of the earth. Depend on controlling what God gave you. God gave you your spirit and your body so that you can use it to do what you want to do. So when you wake up in the morning and you laying there and you don't feel like getting up, or you feeling tired, just sit there for a minute, even if you're running late. Sit there for a minute. And then, tell your endorphins to turn on. That's your natural feel-good drug. Tell that thing to turn on. And don't rush it. Just tell it. Because that works for me every time, unless I've been drinking. And that's why, I cut out my buddies, Jack, Wilford, Jameson. I cut them dudes loose. We ain't enemies or nothing. We still cool. On some occasions I might see them here and there, but I ain't kicking it with them too often no more these days, because I'm paying attention to what be going on. So, when I hang out with them, they tend to mess my endorphins up a little bit the next day. So, I limit those guys. But you tell them endorphins to turn themselves on, your feel-good drug, your natural feel-good drug. And then once you get them turned on, then what you want to do is get up, rinse your mouth out with some whatever you like to, use as a mouthwash. Floss your teeth. Turn the light on in the bathroom. And then brush your teeth. That should feel good to you when you brush your teeth and get your mouth clean. You've been laying there all night and, it's just sitting there. It's just like water in a swamp. Swamps just sit there, so they become stagnant. So you got to clean them up if you want them to be a nice, clean lake. You can see to the bottom of the lake. And then you hop in the shower. Don't go to work without taking a shower. For one, your coworkers don't want to smell that. It's not that you might stink, but it's some dusty type of smell that people have when they don't get in the shower in the morning. I prefer not to smell it. It smells funny, especially when people spray a little perfume on top of it. It's just worse then. So hop in the shower, wash your face. Don't just stand in there and, wash under your arms and your, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm calling it what it is. Your button and your other private part. Take a bath, man. Wash everything. Wash your face. If you're a woman and you can't wash your hair because sometimes women can't wash their hair every day, at least kind of wipe it out with a towel you had some soap in. But wash your face. Wash your whole face, and put some water on it. Let the water run down your face and clean it. You just got through brushing your teeth, so no matter what you think, it's a little toothpaste on your lips, even if you can't see it. And get clean. And then when you get out the shower, don't just dry off and put your clothes on. Moisturize. And I just thought about something. Moisturize. So, but like I said, put some moisturizer on. All of this takes part in you feeling good for the day. I don't care if you ain't even going nowhere, but if you going to work every day and you tired of going back and forth to work, these are the things that's going to send you to work feeling better. And so then the other thing is, don't hop on Facebook and look at this crazy stuff these people be putting on there. People want to so-called put positive messages, and how your positive message got a negative twist. If you're worried about something negative, your message ain't positive from the beginning. So all of that, what them haters this, I'm doing this now and God this, nah. Keep it straight positive. If it ain't something positive, just skip past that stuff. These people be putting some weird stuff on there. Watch you something funny or something that you enjoy, something that just make you feel good. It I like MMA. I like mixed martial arts. That's who I am. So I'll turn on Facebook because they know what I like on those clips. So they keep the clips coming for me from past MMA fights. And no, I don't like the stupid street fights that people be recording. I'm talking about an MMA fight where people got contracts and they selecting these fights and choosing the fight, and this fight is their career. This is their job. It's not something where somebody's being bullied or somebody might get shot or these two people not gonna like each other after the fight or none of that type of stuff. It's a professional fights, UFC, stuff like that. So I enjoy that. I like the skills that a human being possess to learn and do that everybody can't do. So I watch them, and then I watch some very, very select religious things, because people take advantage of the religious things. So it's just kind of like those phrases people be posting when they be posting a little positive with a negative in it. So I try to stay away from a lot of these religious postings and videos, because a lot of the people no good. So then that puts me in the situation of a bad state of mind, because I'm thinking about how slick they is and how many people they're using. So, just focus on the positive. Do your thing. Keep living. Human beings can come a long way. We went from house phones, one house phone. Well, actually, we went from no phones to rotary phones, and the operator plugging everybody in. Imagine the operator, every time somebody calls somebody, the operator had to plug you in. Wasn't no just dial their number and get on the phone with them. The operator had to plug you in with them. And then you might hear somebody else's conversation. Or imagine they plug you in with the wrong person. So anyway, we evolved from that, and we got these house phones. That's those big boxes you see sometime on the side of the road. They kept that infrastructure just in case of an emergency. They still got them landlines where communication can be had if these networks get jammed. So then we dialing numbers. Then the three-way got invented, and then the pagers. People get a page and you got to run to the payphone. Or then they came up with the big bag phones to put in your car. And then after that, we kind of evolved into the cell phones. Speakerphone didn't exist on them cell phones yet. Just imagine, y'all probably never thought about that. We had cell phones with no speakerphone. Cell phone get hot and on your ear, that's just what it is. Then they tried that chirp phone for a minute, but people were so crazy. They just start talking on your phone like it's a walkie-talkie instead of chirping you first to see if you're busy or not. I bet a lot of relationships got hurt that way. You know, then we evolved and got the speakerphone, and now look at us. Everything on the phone. We can't even survive without this joker. And that's why I told you, something positive every day. You know, if you're going to let your phone control your life, which it does in many people's lives, including mine, make sure you're getting the full positivity out of it. Don't let people just continue to send you negative stuff. When you hop on that phone, or you hop on Facebook, or you hop on Twitter, or you hop on Instagram, or you hop on your accounts, or any type of things you're doing on this phone, make it positive. You got the choice. You know, and when you make your day positive like that, then your day begin positive and your day end positive. And guess what they'll do for your insides? They'll make them peaceful. You have a nice equilibrium, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm dizzy today, I got a headache today, because you're not concerned with a whole bunch of nonsense subliminally. You know, you're hurting yourself by putting the negativity in. So push it out. Yo, this is the BLONGshow, Young Humanitarian. I'm out.